Hello! If you are watching this, you are going to be joining us at Peer Tutors of Maryland this school year. Now, I have been sent here to give you a list of things you should be doing and you shouldn't be doing. Now, rule number one is have your camera in a good position. I don't want to be looking at your forehead all class. Rule number two is before coming to class, you should be familiar with Zoom. You need to know how to, first, share your screen. You need to know how to annotate your screen. You also need to know how to stop sharing your screen. You need to know how to open up the chat box and ask for help. And have a good working microphone.
Hi PTM students, it's Miss Charity to remind you guys to implement a time management strategy. Make sure that you guys are setting aside time to not only complete your assignments prior to coming to class, but that you take the time out to watch your videos and complete notes on them. Your notes should be headed with the date, your name, and whatever the assignment topic you are working on is. Also, guys, don't forget that it is very important that you come to each class, each session on time every single day. Also, guys, the more time that you guys spend with PTM, your guys' question quality should be improving. You should be citing examples from where you need help, as well as being more specific with the areas that you need clarification on. You guys want to ask questions like mathematicians.
Hi everyone, I am going to be telling you about the Peer Tutors of Maryland organized worksheets. So what this is a way that you can organize the work that you have into, I understand it, I figured it out after getting it wrong, and I need help to understand. So if you are in a class or a one-on-one tutoring session, then this is what your organized worksheet would look like. So each row is for you to put a problem and an explanation as to why you put that problem. So I have some sentence starters here, like I made a small error. Explain what happened. What was the small error? I don't understand step 2. So maybe you got it wrong. You don't understand it, but you're showing I read through the solution and it's step 2. That's the part where I'm stuck. And explain why. Or, it's always possible you say, hey, I have tried the problem. I looked for my errors. I read the solution. I'm lost. I can't do this. So the point is that you put all that information into this worksheet prior to your session, and then myself and your tutor will work to make a game plan to make sure that you come into the session with all your questions and we have all your answers. Okay, so that's how that works. For the group worksheet, so if you're in a study group, then you are going to be using the group organized worksheet. So this is something everyone in the study group has access to. And for that reason, you have to put your name, then the problem, and then the explanation, same as above for the individualized worksheet. So you can see our example here. John Smith put his problem there, and he said, I don't understand what I should do after I distribute 3 to make the left side 3c plus 3d. So we can see here that John knows how to do the distributive property, but we might have to help him with inverse operations or something else about this problem. So it's good to know that before he even gets to the session. Now, if you are in a second, third, or fourth grade class, then yours looks a little bit different. If you're in second or third grade, still have the same categories, but you don't have to put it into the computer. All you have to do is have it written down on your paper. So you still have tried the problems before coming to the session, and you're still categorizing them, but all you have to do is be ready to say what you answered correctly, what you figured out, what aha moments did you have, and which problems are you just lost on and you need help with. Okay, if you can do those 3 things, if you can figure out which problems go into which categories, you're going to be ready for your tutoring session. In fourth grade, it's a version of that. So we're just getting you ready for fifth grade and above, so you can see a little bit more structure here. put put one problem in the I get it, one problem in the I got it, and two problems in the I'm lost. If you have any questions about the organized worksheet as well, make sure you ask those on your first day so that you are always filling it in correctly and to the best of your abilities. Welcome. We are going to look now at what you as the parent needs to know how to log into to keep track of your child's progress. We don't want to just rely on word of mouth. Have you done your homework? Yes. Okay, good. We're not doing that because we have everything online so we can keep track electronically and have more accountability. Number one, Google Classroom. Of course, you can log in, there's the parent. No one's parent is invited here, but you can be invited to your child's Google Classroom. That is not the way that we want parents to be supervising the Google Classroom portion. We want you to know how to log into Google Classroom as your student. When you do that, you'll see the stream, classwork, people, and grades. We don't really use grades that much for Google Classroom, but what you can do is look in the classwork and you can click on an assignment, and as a teacher I see a different view, but your child will see the assignment that they turned in. There is a submit button and they can click it whether they've done work or not. So what you want to do is click on the actual Google Doc, which will bring up the organized worksheet, and you can see the different things that they put in. If it's a group organized worksheet and you want to find your child's work, then all you gotta do is type in Brianna or anyone you want to look for, and then you can see what they did. So you want to make sure that your child has made their entries into the organized worksheet. Number two, Khan Academy. So you need to know how to log into Khan Academy as your child. I have checked with Nadia and made sure that it's okay that I log into her account. So this is real data here. Okay. And so we're logging in. We went to khanacademy.org. We put in the username and password. And let's see. So this is the dashboard. This is what pops up, right? But there's still more. Still loading. We're going to see something here in the middle. Over to the side, though, you see these are the courses that she was enrolled in. Now, she's a teacher, so she was enrolled in her second and third graders class just to have assignments to pull up. She was also enrolled in the pros class to do work before the summer session started, and even the sixth grade class. So we're going to first look at the real work that she did. So all you have to do is click on assignments, and then you'll see, oh, she didn't do any work. Well, see, that's not true. We can click on the past tab, and you can see that the work that was due June 20th, okay, Nadia started it. She got 2 scores, and she didn't finish it because it was time to start teaching. But as you go back, you can see I can keep clicking that next arrow, and she did a lot of work. Okay, so that is how you can see all of your child's assignment scores anytime you want to. And you want to make sure that the assignments with the due date are done and completed. They don't have to be 100%, but they have to have a score over here. No blue start buttons. That way, they can click on the score, and that will bring up a report that shows every problem they did. That's important because we want to capture the incorrect problems and make sure they're putting those into the organized worksheet, that they are correcting them and trying to figure out what they did wrong or asking questions if they can't. So we can see right here all the different problems she did for this assignment. Um, and it was 21 total problems that she did, and then we can see if they're correct or incorrect. So here, this one is incorrect. So what we can do is click on it, and you can see she tried it, and we can see all the different responses, and we can see this is a three-part problem here. So the first thing is the question over here. The responses on the right. If you wanted to do some scratch work, there's the draw tab. And then also the most important tab is this hints tab. This shows you the Khan Academy's step-by-step solution in doing the math and writing it in words. So we want all the students, if they get something wrong, to be clicking on that hints tab and reading through the solution, trying to identify where it is that they're getting stuck so they can communicate that to the tutor. This is a process that will take some time, but it's very valuable as they go on in their learning. It will make them more independent and ready to learn from teachers with all sorts of teaching styles, because they can basically do a lot of it on their own and just come with their questions. So that is one section of the Khan Academy, how we want you to look at it. Going to the profile, going to the learner home, and just checking those scores, making sure there's no blue start buttons. So if you did that, that would be enough. But I also want to show you the progress in case you want to see how many minutes they've spent, how many times they've done an assignment. You can click on this progress tab. We can see Nadia has not done anything in the last 7 days. We could check the last 30 days. Okay, she did one assignment. If we put a custom range in, then we can check any time range. So if your child says, yeah, I did Khan Academy last night, you can check and see if that's true. So if I put April to August, wow, I can see that Nadia spent 3,833 minutes on exercises, and we can even see the total amount of minutes. So it's not one of those things where they can just log in and walk away. And of course, we can see the names of the assignments. So if you see the name of an assignment there multiple times, then you know they're not following the process of correcting their wrong answers and before trying again. But they're just clicking try again, try again. And that is something we want to discourage. All right, ask any questions you have, but I hope that was helpful.
Thank you for bearing through the three of us talk, and I really hope that you guys are going to have fun in this program. If you do, make sure to contact your friends and family and tell them about it. I really think you guys are going to do well, and make sure to put in the effort, because in the end it will be worth it. Thanks.